Hello and welcome to Created by Sports. Monday, October 5th at 11 PM was the deadline for your clubs to do business with teams abroad in the 2020 summer transfer window. With £1.26 billion spent in the Premier League alone, despite the financial difficulties the coronavirus pandemic brought to the sporting world. But now the window is shut, we look at the biggest winners of this summer's transfer window. The Glazer family. We start with Manchester United, who were chasing a £108 million deal for Borussia Dortmund right winger Jadon Sancho since the beginning of the window. The Red Devils finished third in the Premier League last season, inserting themselves back into the Champions League competition, and were in desperate need of reinforcements to help manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finally push United back towards a title surge. In typical Glazers fashion, however, come deadline day they had failed to back the manager, bringing in a 33-year-old Edinson Cavani as their big signing on a £200,000 a week deal, and signed two young right wingers who are not yet ready for the first team, but managed to save themselves the £108 million they would have spent on Sancho. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer may have lost out, but the Glazer family were certainly big winners during this window, saving themselves millions of pounds. Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti is revolutionising Everton, putting together one of the best attacking trios in world football today. James Rodriguez has cost clubs more than £125 million in transfer fees during his career, but Everton signed him for just £12 million from Real Madrid after being cast aside by Zinedine Zidane. His first 4 matches in England have shown exactly why he has always been one of the most sought-after players in the world. He has scored 3 goals and assisted 3 more in his first 5 games for the club. Everton have James Rodriguez, and Ancelotti is reaping the benefits, joining him up with Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin in attack. This could be a huge year for Everton as they look to insert themselves back into European football next season. Mikel Arteta. Arsenal finished the domestic league poorly last season, finishing 8th in the Premier League, bringing in Mikel Arteta halfway through the season, following the sacking of Unai Emery following a string of poor results. However, Arteta did manage to win Arsenal the FA Cup last season, and started off this season by winning the Community Shield against Liverpool. During the transfer window, Arteta was backed by his board, tightening up the defence with not only the signing of centre-back Gabriel Magalhaes, but also defensive midfielder Thomas Partey. And in attack they signed Willian from Chelsea for free, a second loan deal for Dani Ceballos, and tied top goal scorer Aubameyang down to a lucrative contract extension. Arteta was backed and Arsenal have significantly strengthened the squad this season. Jose Mourinho, another manager coming in halfway through the season, to a dejected squad in need of a morale boost. Mourinho did the best he could but was unable to finish in a top 4 position, missing out on Champions League football. Daniel Levy made sure Mourinho was back this summer though, ensuring he has a squad capable of winning trophies, spending £62 million on new signings. Matt Doherty, Højbjerg, Joe Hart, Carlos Vinicius, Sergio Reguilon and of course Gareth Bale were all brought in to inject the boost the club needed following a 1-0 loss to Everton on the opening day of the season. And it's already working wonders as Jose Mourinho looks to finally bring Tottenham silverware this season. Frank Lampard. No manager has ever been backed with more money spent in a single transfer window than Frank Lampard was this summer. Roman Abramovich spent £226 million on new players, including the £70 million purchase of Kai Havertz from Bayer Leverkusen, and a £50 million deal for England fullback Ben Chilwell. There is no denying Frank Lampard won the transfer window in terms of being backed by his club owner, signing 8 players to help the club surge back to the Premier League title. This was a big statement by Chelsea, and Frank Lampard has a big job on his hands to ensure the money is well spent. Comment below your thoughts on who you think was the biggest winner of this summer's transfer window, and which team you think will be top of the Premier League come the end of the season. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more transfer news, and we will see you in the next one.